Now I can imagine the following conversation going on yesterday somewhere in Oxford, United Kingdom. Now this conversation was triggered by a small group of Kenyans, waiting at the entrance somewhere with placards. They were waiting to give a message to Raila Odinga about the handshake. And what were they saying? No handshake without Miguna's return. No handshake without justice for all victims of police brutality. Now there was no confrontation because Raila Odinga's handlers organized for him to exit the facility from a back entrance. So I'm imagining this conversation between some Brits, right there when they saw this Kenyans picketing. What's going on in Kenya? I thought they had sorted out their problems. I thought the handshake had brought peace back to Kenya. Now what is this again? What's wrong with these fellows? They'd better jolly well sort out their problems. This is becoming ridiculous. When will the problems in Kenya end? Of course, these people remember, not too long ago, when there were two different rival groups picketing in London somewhere. Okay? One group was saying justice, the other group was saying Uhuru Tosha, the other group was saying Tano Tena, Uhuru Tosha. Another group was saying no, we want justice in Kenya, who killed Musando, etc., etc. Kenyans were washing their dirty linen in full view of the international community. And so I'm sure a lot of people who do not even pay attention to what is happening in Kenya went to Google to find out what is going on in Kenya. If they can bring their manenos here to London, what is really going on in Kenya? Now I'm not sure if they got the answers. In fact, I doubt if they got the answers because our problems are complicated. Our problems are very complex. And this latest development will confuse even more. Because there's been a handshake, but people don't want the handshake. So what do Kenyans want? Well, the truth of the matter, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, is that the handshake is the only thing we have right now. We don't have anything else. So most of the Kenyans are forced to work with what they have. However, some people are not following the spirit of that handshake. Okay? The people in power. Because if they were genuine in that handshake, Miguna should be back in the country now. If they were genuine with that handshake, there should have been very quick steps, very quick, bold moves to serve justice to the victims of the 2017 post and pre-election violence. And very interesting, in case you've forgotten, this violence was not like 2007 of Kenyans against Kenyans. No way. It was the security forces brutalizing Kenyans. And now we have a handshake. We hear there's a committee working. But there's nothing, because for instance, do you need a committee to bring back Miguna to his country of birth? Do you need to set up modalities and structures, very complicated, look at legal issues, blah, 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 before you bring back Miguna home? Do you? The people who shot and killed Kenyans are known. Okay? Do you need a whole committee, an investigative committee, to sit down and find out who it was? I don't think so. So what has happened is a typical Kenyan style of doing things. Sisi hufanya vitu design hii. If I can quote Kenyans. You just sweep things under the carpet. And then you just cover the dust under the carpet, the dirt. The smelly things, you just cover them under the carpet. Now, unfortunately, things start to smell. Sooner or later, you will not be able to stand the stench that is coming from under the carpet. And I think that is where we are headed. But this is what we have been doing for 50 plus years. Sweep things under the carpet. We want peace. For the sake of peace, weka chini ya carpet. For the sake of the handshake now, weka chini ya carpet. Baby Pendo, weka chini ya carpet. Chris Musando, a man whose only crime was to do his best to give Kenya a free and fair and verifiable election. That was his only crime, if that is a crime. He was brutally murdered. Strangled with the hands, by the way. Just need to remind you. The female colleague was strangled with a rope. But Musando was strangled with bare hands. That is very personal. That shows a lot of hatred. Why? Okay, hiyo sweep under the carpet. Weka chini ya carpet. Kama carpet ndogo, nunua ingine kubwa. Weka chini ya carpet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, let me not get emotional. What those Kenyans were doing, those very gallant, patriotic Kenyans, waiting for Raila Odinga, who never came out. Yeah. What they were doing, I feel them. What they were doing, I guarantee you, will stand the test of time. They may have been a very small group. Yeah, there may have been a very, very few people. But numbers don't matter. One day, maybe even 100 years from now, a young man will point to a very grainy picture on the internet and say, you see that guy here who was demonstrating? That's my grandfather. And they'll be so proud. Yeah, you just do things which stand the test of time. It's not easy. Doing the right thing is not easy. Hell no, it's very hard. Doing the right patriotic thing may require you to risk your life. It may require you to spend your money. Those people who got there, and I mean transport is so expensive in London, yeah, must have spent an absolute fortune by Kenyan terms to get there, yeah, to picket. They spend their own money to create those placards, yeah. And you might look at them and think they're stupid. They didn't know what they were doing. What did it achieve? However, I put it to you, what those gallant sons of Kenya and daughters of Kenya did will stand the test of time. Mark my words. Lakini ni sawa tu. Even that one, sweep under the carpet. Hiyo weka chini ya carpet. Hii carpet ndogo sana. Kwenda nunua carpet kubwa. Kuna vitu nyingi sana tuweke chini ya carpet. Until next time, I hope we'll not be putting things under the carpet. Until the next time we need to examine under the carpet, this is Chris Kumekucha.